So guys, I'm a verified educator on an online learning platform called Unacademy, right? Where I'm making courses for GATE examination both in Hindi and English, right? So you can download the Unacademy learning app, search my name over there, ACT, and follow me on that particular platform for awesome videos on the GATE chemistry examination.
A person who qualifies CSI Net is hardworking and knows his subject well. But a person who qualifies GATE is not only hardworking, but he's smart. His concepts of chemistry in general are very clear, right? So a very good evening to all of you, and this is the big difference between the strategy for your GATE examination and your NET examination, right? So in NET exam you have to focus on a particular subject and you have to be good at that subject, right? Whereas for GATE, if you want a very good rank, overall your chemistry should be very good, be it organic, be it physical, or be it inorganic, right? Now how we have to prepare? First of all, you have to decide your rank. What is your rank, that or what rank are you planning to achieve? Are you planning to achieve a top 100 rank, which will be very difficult if you're trying to prepare from now on, right? If you're preparing from now on, getting a 100 rank, below 100 rank will be very difficult, right? But if you want to target a rank, let's say below 300 or below 500, then it's still manageable, right? So first of all, decide what rank do you want. A mere qualification of the GATE exam is also very valuable, right? Just qualifying the GATE exam is also very valuable. And last time, I think around 2,100 students qualified the GATE exam. That is a lot, right? So that is a lot, many number of students, and it's much easier to qualify the GATE exam as compared to the NET exam, okay? The cutoffs are quite low. It's around, last time it was like, it ranges from 25 to 28. That's the range of the cutoff, right? So if you plan to qualify GATE, just aim for above 30, right? Now what I mean by the fact that just a mere qualification is also very important, because you get to sit for a lot of entrance exams, you get to sit for a lot of interviews, right? That is the power of GATE, right? No matter what rank do you get, you are called for interviews to various ICERs, right? Then sometimes IITs also, even if you just qualify the exam, the IITs also call you for the interviews, right? And then you get eligible for various projects also. In case you're not able to bag a PhD position, you get eligible to various projects, right? They look for GATE qualified students. Then there are various entrance exams like NIPER is there, where either your GATE qualification or JRF qualification is required just to sit for the exam, sit for the entrance exam, right? So it opens a lot of avenues for you. Then you can go to PSUs as well. So this is the important aspect of just qualifying GATE, right? So it is up to you what you want to do, whether you just want to qualify GATE or you want to get a good rank. So you have to prepare accordingly. If you just want to qualify, even doing two topics like either physical, organic, just like the way you prepare for CSI Net, that will also be useful to you. But if you want to get a rank below 500, then you have to prepare all the three subjects. Now the reality is that GATE exam heavily depends on physical chemistry. That's the reality. The inorganic chemistry part of your GATE exam is very simple, okay? It's very simple. So it relies heavily on physical chemistry. So if you want to score a good rank, your physical chemistry has to be on point, okay? It has to be on point, especially the numerical part, right? Now there's some topics from organic. I have not done a very heavy analysis of the GATE exam. I will do it very soon, but since you guys wanted to start preparing and I had been getting a lot of requests, so I'm just giving you a brief idea of how you have to prepare or how you have to start, right? So the preparation strategy will remain the same, but like I told you, you have to focus on the basics. So please don't go do the advanced topics like you do in CSI Net exam. The organic chemistry is very basic and very simple, right? You don't have to do advanced topics. Now this year the CSI Net exam also, the organic chemistry was quite basic, but generally GATE is very basic in terms of organic and inorganic chemistry. The only thing that you need to prepare very well is physical chemistry, and that too not the advanced topics, just the numerical part, okay? Just the numerical part you need to prepare very well. I'll tell you the big difference between just qualified rankers and top 200, top 300 rankers. I'll tell you the main difference between those candidates. Now so like I told you, heavy dependence on physical. Now for organic, there are two topics which I'll tell you which are definitely going to be there in the exam. One is pericyclic. especially Diels-Alder reaction. Okay, everything, just study all aspects of Diels-Alder reaction from Claydon. That would be good enough for your GATE examination. Along with that, do some coupling reactions like your Kumada, Staley coupling was there this time, Suzuki coupling, right? Do all kinds of coupling reactions, Sonogo-Shira. So coupling reactions also do come in GATE a lot. And then we have reactive intermediates. I have a course on Unacademy as well that comprises of carbenes, your benzene, your nitrines, right? So all the reactions of these reactive intermediates. Along with that, stereochemistry of biphenyls, allenes, and spirines, right? So these are some of the important topics from GATE for organic chemistry. A detailed or what to expect topics from various fields of chemistry for the GATE 2019 exam, that I'm going to make in a subsequent video. All right, now coming on to physical chemistry, or what extra topics do you need to prepare? So first of all, you need to prepare spinels. This is a topic which is exclusive to GATE. It has never been asked in NET, but in GATE exam they definitely ask you questions on spinels, right? Or what structure is it, whether it's spinel or inverse spinel, or different kinds of big spinels, right? So this is a question which is common to GATE. Similarly, silicates also generally in maybe 2012 or 2013 in the CSI NET exam, silicates was asked, but it is never being asked in the NET exam. But in the GATE exam you can expect questions from silicates, right? So do study the different types of silicates that are there. All right, then we have Oracle diagrams, especially the transitions. What kind of transitions take place in Oracle diagram, or Tanabe-Sugano diagrams, right? So do these topics well. Then term symbols, this is definitely every year you'll see a question from term symbols, so you cannot afford to miss out term symbols, be it atomic or molecular, right? Either it will come in, you can say it in complex with your lanthanides and actinides. Maybe some lanthanide and actinide would be given to you, and the term symbol would also be given to you. Like this time you had seen a question in CSI NET December 2018 exam, right? So there was a question from lanthanide in which one of the parts was the term symbol was given, right? And then Carnot cycle. Carnot cycle is something that is very important, both the numerical part as well as the graphical part, right? So you have to do the various graphs of Carnot cycle, right? Like the general graph between PV, then entropy, temperature, different kinds of graphs you can have for Carnot cycle. So you should know how the graph would look in different kinds of processes, all right, or in different kinds of notations, like different kinds of notations of x-axis and y-axis. Okay, now this is the make or break thing. Okay, this is the make or break thing. I'll tell you why. Because physical chemistry is the make or break thing, because inorganic is very simple. Okay, you will not see even one single question from inorganic chemistry which you would not have studied throughout your life, like from BSc, MSc. There would not be even one such topic that you wouldn't have heard of. You will see a lot of questions like that in CSI NET exam, but not in GATE exam. The inorganic chemistry is very simple, very simple. Okay, you can just check out the previous year questions and you will find out why am I stressing on the fact that inorganic chemistry is not that important, because everyone will be able to fetch marks in inorganic chemistry. It's that simple. The only part where students struggle is physical chemistry, and this is where you can get your rank higher. Okay, if you prepare physical chemistry well, you can get a really good rank in your GATE exam. Now this time IIT Madras is making the paper, and IIT Madras in general is known to have a very good faculty for organic chemistry. So there might be some dependence on organic chemistry also, but never mind that. Physical chemistry is something that chemists in general struggle with, right? A person who's good in organic chemistry generally is not good in physical chemistry. That's a general term, right? I've seen this, and someone who's good in physical chemistry is not that good at organic. But the organic part of GATE is also not that difficult. So even if you are a physical chemist, you can still do some questions from organic, but if you're an organic chemist, you'll struggle to do questions from physical. That's why I am saying that your physical chemistry is your make or break subject, right? Now in physical chemistry, you will have a lot of complex numericals. In CSI NET, because the calculators are not allowed, the numericals are comparatively simple. Okay, they are comparatively simple. But in GATE, you will not get simple numericals. In fact, there will be questions where they just give you a blank, so you won't even have the you can say you won't even have the privilege of having the options, right? So over there you have to be very accurate with your answers, and that is why practicing numericals without the options is a very good practice for your GATE examination. So please make this point that practice solving questions. Even if CSI NET questions you're solving, previous year questions, solve them without the options. That will make you really good at it, right? And since there is no negative marking, so you can definitely mark the answer. All right. Then graphical problems is something again which is very, very exclusive to GATE. You would not see many graphical problems in the NET exam, but GATE exam is full of these graphical problems, especially from kinetics, the plot between temperature and or rate constant, log of k, something like that. There are a lot of graphs in kinetics. Then, like I told you, for Carnot cycle, the graphs, right? Then your titrations, something very important from your gate point of view, conductometric titrations in particular, right? So these kind of questions are there in gate. And again, units. Now you would ignore it, I am sure you would ignore it, but let me tell you, at least 3 or 4 questions which you are bound to answer correctly, or the concept really well about those questions, and you will solve it till the end. But just because you did not know the unit conversions, you would not be able to solve that question. Trust me, you can write it down right now. After your gate exam, if you don't do unit conversions before the gate exam, there will be at least 4 questions which you knew the concept, which you could have solved if you knew which units you had to use, right? So the units of gas constant specifically, that what are the different units, what are the different values of gas constant in different units, right? Then in general also, simple unit conversions, like how many of you knew that volt into coulomb is equal to joule, right? So there will be a question in the exam where they'll say that and they'll give you some values in volt and coulomb, and they'll tell you to find the answer in joules. Now if you don't know that volt into coulomb is joules, how will you convert it? So even if you knew the concept, you could not have found out the unit. Similarly, they'll give you the question in joules, and they'll tell you to find the energy in kilocalories or calories. Then you should know the conversion of joules to calories. If you don't know that, even if you know the concept, you can't do anything about it, right? So this is what you have to pay attention to: units, graphical problems, and numericals from physical chemistry. If you do these 3 things, trust me, you'll get a really good rank in gate, right? So this was my overview of the gate examination. This is how you have to prepare. Pay more attention to physical chemistry. You can check out the previous year questions. You'll get the idea of what I am trying to convey to you, right? So anyway, I'll make a detailed video of what topics you need to prepare in particular, or what topics you can expect in the coming GATE 2019 exam. So all the very best, prepare well, and practice more numericals, right, from physical chemistry. Thank you.